大家好, hello everyone. 谢谢你们来看我们的 YouTube channel. Thank you for coming and watching our YouTube channel. So this is the video after a long time. So as you can see, this is the fifth video of Know Your HSK series. In the first video, I covered about general information of HSK exams, the number of levels and number of words in each level, and few other details. In my second video, I covered about HSK Level 1 exam pattern. In my third video, I covered about HSK Level 2 exam pattern. And then in fourth video, I covered about registration process for HSK level or HSK exams, right? And this is my fifth video. So in this, I'm going to discuss about, or I'm going to show you the sample test paper of HSK level 3. Okay, so let's see what are we going to see in today's video. We are going to see number of words in HSK level 3, followed by sections in HSK level 3 exam. Then we will be seeing total number of questions, then total marks and passing marks, followed by how to prepare for HSK level 3 and how level 3 is different from level 2. Okay, so these are all very important points if you are planning to give HSK level 3 exam. So I suggest that you watch entire video to understand about this exam pattern, and also very important is how level 3 is different from level 2. Okay, so first we will go and look into number of words in HSK level 3. Okay, so now if you remember, in level 1 we have total of 150 words. In level 2 we have another 150 words, so that means till level 2 we have learned total of 300 Chinese characters or 300 words. So this level 3 has additional 300 new words, so that means total of 600 words. Okay, so 600 words we have in HSK level 3. Okay, so as I told in my previous videos as well, these words or this list of vocabulary is available online through various resources. Okay, so you can just get it from there. Okay, as you can see, so here we have Chinese characters, then we have pinyin, English meaning, and whether it's a noun, verb, or it's interjection, or it's a adverb. So all those things will be given here. Okay, so like that we have total of 300. So as I told, 300 plus previous 300, so total 600 words you should be familiar with, or you should know to write HSK level 3 exam. Okay, now so like that we have around total of 300 words. Okay. Next is let's go and see the test paper. If you look at the test paper here, so actually if you have a plan of writing HSK 3 exam, so by this time you should be able to read all these characters. Yes, because that is the difference between HSK level 2 and HSK level 3. Okay, so why I say that you should be able to read, because in level 3 you have to know Chinese characters. Okay, so I'll come to that, but let's see the overview of exam, how it is structured. So in total we have 80 questions in level 3. So in level 1 we had 40 questions, in level 2 we had 60 questions, and in level 3 we have total of 80 questions. Again, these 80 questions are divided into 3 sections. The first one is listening, which is same as level 1 or level 2. The second one is reading. Again, we had same section in level 2 as well. Now the new section or the new part of exam is writing. Okay, so there we have third section, which is a writing part. Okay, so we have 3 sections here: listening, reading and writing. Okay, let's come to number of questions. So listening has total of 40 questions, reading has total of 30 questions, and writing has total of 10 questions. So in total we have 80 questions, right? And this is the time duration, around 35 minutes. Then for reading we have around 30 minutes, and for writing we have 15 minutes. Okay, and again we have subsections, like listening have 4 subsections. Each section has 10 question. uh, Reading has 3 subsections, and each has 10 question. And writing has 2 subsections, each has 5 questions. Okay, so this is the overall sections in HSK level 3 exam. Now here very important point, which I am going to tell you is, if you go and look at the marks. Okay, so you can see here, the total marks for listening 100, for reading 100, for writing also 100. So what we have to understand here, in listening we have total of 40 questions, but total marks is 100. In reading we have total of 30 questions, but total marks is 100. And in writing we have total of 10 questions only, but still the total marks is 100, right? So that means if you go by marks wise, so the writing part has more weightage, right? So each question is almost like a 10 marks, right? Now why I want you to be aware of this, because many students, when they prepare for exams and when they see, they go to mock test paper and they see that writing is only only 10 questions, we can just skip it. But you cannot skip, because if you skip the writing part, your 100 marks are gone. Okay, then you will be getting scoring out of 200. Yeah, so please be uh, informed of this particular thing. Okay, yes. So here, so now we understand, right? So how the marks are divided into different sections. So here the passing marks is 180. So out of 300, if someone scores 180 marks, so that is a qualified for or his HSK level 3 certified. Okay, so till now I think it's a clear, but still if you have any doubts, please put your doubts in comment section. I'll definitely try to solve that. Yes, so now let's go and see how the each section, or what kind of questions do we have in each section. So here we are with this HSK level 3 test paper. So again, as you can see here, the same information is here. So total marks is total time is 90 minutes, because 5 minutes they'll give you to transfer your answers from the question to OMR sheets, and 5 minutes for writing your personal informations like name, gender, nationality and all those details. Yeah, so we'll move to listening section. Okay, so first part of listening section is, you have to listen to a dialogue or listen to sentences and match it with picture. Okay, so that is the first part. So you can see here, so the first sentence they will, so this is definitely an example. The first part they will say it, and then you have to match it with whatever picture you think, and you write your answer here. Okay, so the first in the first part, that is what it is, like from questions 1 to 10, it's like same. As you can see here, it's just 1 to 5, and then again 6 to 10, it's a similar. So you listen to the dialogue, or listen to the sentence, and choose your answer accordingly. Okay, that was the first part of listening. The second part of listening is, here they will be saying a sentence. Okay, it could be a smaller sentence, it could be a longer sentence. Based on that sentence, they will say a statement, and you have to say, or you have to write whether the statement is correct or wrong. Okay, so that is the second part. So we are still on the listening. So here nothing is like reading. Yeah, definitely you have to read this to answer your, but here you have to listen and then read and then answer whether it is right or wrong. So as you know, these two are examples here. Okay, that was the second part of listening. The third part of listening is uh, here it's a dialogue between a male voice and a female voice. That's what happens. It's a male voice and female voice, and then based on that dialogue they will ask a question and then you have to choose the correct answer. Yeah, so that was about third subsection of listening. Moving to last subsection of listening. Here the number of dialogues are increasing. So first we saw maybe a single sentence or a small sentence, then we saw a dialogue between a male voice and a female voice. Now here the same, there is a dialogues between male voice and a female voice, but the number of dialogues are increasing. Okay, so again you have to listen carefully those conversation and then based on that choose your answer. Okay, here as I told in my previous videos also, so here also each question or each statement or whatever they are saying listening, it will be repeated twice, so you can carefully listen it and then choose your answer. Okay, and they really the listening part is really this say very slowly, so you don't worry. If you pay attention, if you listen carefully, you will be able to get your correct answer. But definitely there are few trick questions where they'll just use the words what have been options been given, but that could not be an answer. Okay, so just listen carefully. Yeah, so with this we come to an end of the listening section of uh, level 3 exam. Next we'll go to reading part. Okay, so now the reading part. So as you can see, the listening questions were also different from level 2 questions, right? Now coming to reading part, right? But before I come to reading part, now I'm sure you would have already realized here that there is nowhere you can see opinion, right? Nowhere there is opinion. So important thing here is you have to know Chinese characters. Yeah, so basically till level 2 you can write HSK exams without knowing Chinese characters because there is a pinyin, but from level 3 onwards Chinese characters become compulsory. So suppose if you have studied till level 2 and you have not studied um, you know Chinese characters, you studied only from pinyin, and now you want to write level 3 exam. So you cannot just focus on 300 Chinese words or Chinese characters which are there in level 3. You need to know the previous 300 as well. So that's why I was telling you the total of 600 Chinese characters you should be familiar with. You should know those. Okay, so that is a major difference, or a difference between HSK level 2 and HSK level 3. Yeah, and it does make sense because when you are going or pursuing any level to higher, any language to higher levels, just spoken part will not help initially. Yes, it is useful, but when you go to higher levels, it's always good to understand the or to know those reading and writing part as well. Yes, so we were here. Yeah, so now we are in this reading section. So reading section is the first part is so here they have given some set of sentences from A to F. Similarly, they have given here few more sentences, that is 41 to 45. So basically you have to match these sentences with these one. Okay, so there may be there are similarities between the sentences which you can link it, and you can just write your whatever the alphabet is matching with this one. Okay, so that is the first part of reading. So this is continuation, so it's like total of we have 10 questions is like this. So two sets of sentences and you have to read and match it. Okay, The second part of reading is, so here they have given the words. It's more of like a fill in the blanks. So you choose the words from here, correct words, and just write it down your answers here. The third part is also similar. It's kind of um, choosing the words from above and fill in. But here just that amount of reading has increased because you have to understand question and answer and then choose it. And then come to the third part of reading. Here we have total of 10 questions. Yeah, so here also, so what you have to do, you have to read the sentence. Based on that sentence they'll ask the question and then you have to choose your answer. Okay, so as you can see, some sentences are smaller, but some sentences are little bigger. Okay, so it's kind of a small passage is kind of a thing, so you have to read it and you have to choose your answer here. Okay, so that's why even the reading skills are very important for HSK level 3. So it's actually a huge jump from level 2 to level 3. Okay, so if someone has clear level 2 and then they'll think, oh, level 3 would be a little different. No, it's a huge jump, especially if you have not learned Chinese characters. Okay, yes, so this around 70 questions, like 30 questions, like that means still 70 questions we have this reading part. Okay, once we are done with the reading, and then comes the writing part. So writing part, as we saw, it has only 2 sections, but again remember, the weightage in terms of marks is more for writing. So the first this one is you have to rearrange the words. Okay, that's it. So basically they have given the jumbled words here and you have to, so this is an example, so you have to rearrange it to form a meaningful sentence. So like that we have 5 questions here, but you have to write it. So for 5 sentences you have to write it in your sheet or wherever they have given, so you have to write it. Okay, so correct it and write it. That was the first section of writing. The second section of writing is they have given a complete sentence, but one of the word they have written in pinyin. So here you can see pinyin actually, right? So yeah, so here you can see pinyin. So they have given in pinyin. Now you have to write the character for that. Okay, so that is the second part of writing. Okay, so this is easy, right? So you don't have to, and most of the times they don't ask very difficult characters, very simple characters they will ask. Yeah, so with this we finish all 80 questions in HSK level 3. Okay, so here I covered almost all the points what I have mentioned initially, like what will be covered in this video. The only point left is how to prepare for HSK level 3. So as I told in my previous videos as well, please don't rely only on vocabulary or just learning Chinese characters through the vocabulary. You need to know the use of those Chinese characters, how to form sentences, what is the use of a particular grammar point. So those are very important things. If you just, because I have come across students like this who just prepare or just go through the that HSK list which I have shown you, where there's a Chinese words, there is a pinyin, and there is an English translation. But if you just read that, it's not going to help you because you need to know how to use it, what is the use of the particular word, how to put it in a sentence. So for that, please get this book. It's a very good book. You can get it online. So in this, all the words have been divided into different chapters. Each chapter comes with the dialogues, with grammar points explaining, with exercise. So it's a thorough preparation for HSK level 3. So this is a very useful book, I would say, because very structurally or systematically they have divided all the HSK level 3 words into different chapters. Each chapter has few words. After learning the words and vocabulary, you need to read the dialogues, and based on that you have a grammar point. After that you have exercises. So it's a very systematically arranged or systematically designed this book. So I suggest, again and again I'll telling, don't rely only on the um, just on the vocabulary to prepare for this exam. Okay. So yes, that's it for today's video. I hope that I could provide enough information for all of you who are planning to appear for this HSK level 3 exam. Still, if you think there are some points which I have missed, or I could not explain clearly, I request you to put your doubts in comment section, and definitely I will try to reply to that. Okay. Thank you so much, 谢谢, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. 谢谢你们。